individual by the name of Borley at the lodging house heard some commotion. There's been some large cash withdrawals from Arthur's account prior to him disappearing. A couple of hundred gold in the last couple of weeks. He had a falling out with his best friend Peter Blaylock 4 weeks ago. We've got Peter Blaylock's address to go and chat to him. And that, at a very quick high level, is where we're at.
Okay.
So we were going to first go to the lodging house, have a look around, and go from there.
All right. Sounds good. I will follow your guys' lead until my brain catches up.
Yep.
A couple of people, some animal-headed, some not, lugging dinner and stuff, and kind of set it up. It's obvious that they're not smooth butlers and stuff, but everybody works. So they're give me empathy rolls, by the way.
Critical.
God damn.
2 criticals there.
All right. Yeah, Colburn doesn't care, is eating. The other 2 guys are thinking that the other Australians seem super grateful to you guys for some reason, and are trying hard to make your lives easier and stuff. They set up a bunch of food and, a lot of grateful looks and stuff at you guys, and then they get out of your way.
Yeah, so I don't know if you...
They also look up at the inflatable doll like, what the fuck is that?
So I don't know if you read Freddie's brief update as to what's going on, Doc, or not. Basically, all the first-generation MMO guys, like Darius and all his people, have left MMO land and they're refugees at the embassy at the moment.
MMO land?
Yes.
Why have they left?
Because there was unrest with the 2nd, 3rd, 4th generations, etc. And they were starting to get concerned for their safety and welfare and didn't want to become eternal slaves and stuff, so they decided to leave.
Something's got to be done about the kids, Marty.
Yes, that's right. Apparently, since they've left, Kinleyville is starting to suffer, as well as other places, because most of the people with all the decent skills were these guys, and they've left.
Okay.
But that's what the kids wanted, so they're now dealing with the consequences of wanting that.
Huh. Okay.
So Clem's has got nitroglycerin set up in it and watches in case people turn up. But the thing is, the 2nd, 3rd generation kids can't use Clems anyway, so. But I think they're just being, just in case others turn up in using Clems. They're just being cautious, like they were back in Kinleyville.
Okay. So how are their disposition towards us still when we go there?
We haven't been there. We're just going by what Darius. Yeah, so Aeolus and myself
damn ungrateful kids.
Yes, decided not to go to MMO land in our jaunting around the other day. Just what Darius and his missus has told us. What's her name? Claire. Oh, is Mr. Pickle... Actually, what about Mr. Pickles, Logan?
Oh, he is also living at the embassy.
How are people relating to him? Are they thinking he's like a midget or something, or some sort of poor deformed child, or...
They think he's a dwarven midget, or a dwarf midget, or a midget dwarf.
Yeah.
Because he's
So,
really...
Mr. For your... Oh, by the way, Doc Fulton, this is Colburn, Doc Fulton.
Hello.
Hey, Doc. What's the doc look like?
Describe yourself, please, Doc.
I am in I'm in adventuring gear with a weird metal tube hanging from my belt and a putter hanging from my belt, except it's really small right now. It looks like it would be something that you would have on your desk if you were in an office.
Okay.
It's also black and it seems to try to be absorbing the light.
Does it still have Batman stickers on it?
It has Batman symbols embedded in it.
Yeah. And then probably like salt and pepper hair.
Okay. So slightly older gentleman. Got it. With weird shit on him and a Batman fetish. Got it. All right.
So this is not, so Doc, this is not Colburn's first rodeo as such. He's actually been to Burlington, the Women's Wild West when they were still there,
Oh,
and also Smurf City.
old school.
But it sounds like that, from what I can work out, he hasn't been around for quite a while. So he's not familiar with all the changes that have happened. Not been doing a bit of an info dump for him,
Just a bit.
which he's getting a bit overwhelmed by. But yes, as I said, a little
Why?
bit of an
You act
info
like
dump.
there's a lot of info to go through.
Yes. Yeah, I've warned him about the fact that pretty much all the humans here would be first cousins to him.
Mm,
So
yeah.
not to have sex with the men or the women unless he is fine with kissing cousins.
I left out the animals.
Well, you can have sex with the animals, and we
That's not
think
true. Where's
what
Kinley?
that's exactly what I was going to say. That's what I was about to say. You can have sex with the animals, with the beastkin, and you can have offspring with them.
What the fuck happened to me? My brain is like this.
Yeah. Colburn's theory is that he's in a coma, and we're all figments of his imagination.
It's just a different version of bestiality.
Yes.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. With what Alex, but it's Alex we're talking here. If it's female,
Hmm.
Alex.
and there's also Colburn.
Does
There's
Alex
also
have a last name?
Kinley. Alex Kinley.
Kinley.
There's also when the Elven kids are not here. There's also someone by the name of Foxy who is a cat-headed woman. She tends to take care of the embassy.
Does she take care of the embassy?
She seems to be doing an
No. But Kinley. Yes.
However, Raslin seems to be taking a fancy to Foxy.
Oh, is it Raslin?
Yes.
What he has.
Oh no, he's frozen again.
No.
No.
Like the kind of, I can still hear.
Oh yeah, you're back again.
Okay. All right. There we go.
You started saying about Raslin, and then that's when it
it's just
froze.
talking some shit about how he has what she needs.
All the other way around, she has what he
A
needs.
litter box.
Yeah, something about a box, but whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. He seems to be taking a shine to Foxy. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyway, we were going to go to the lodging house first and have a look at the crime scene as such.
Wait, are we done talking about bestiality?
Yes, I believe so. I was just mentioning about the fact it's not just Alex, that Raslin seems to have taken a shine to Foxy, the cat-headed woman who looks after the embassy when the kids aren't here.
Question, does Raslin have hourglass eyes?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
As in, no, he has not got them. So I'm assuming he may have had them at some stage. Raslin Red is Australian as well, actually, as in actual Australian.
Oh, Raslin, not Rastlin. Got it.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
No worries.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, Raslin, not Rastalin. Yes.
Got it.
Yes, not
the master of past
Dragon.
and present.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So not Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance, or whatever.
I see. Okay, just checking. I mean, let's be honest. There's clearly nothing off the board at this point. Anything to really be going on.
Very true. Very true.
Okay, got it. Just making sure.
So, Colburn, are you familiar with Ferris Bueller's Day Off and 16 Candles and stuff?
Yes. Yep.
So the fictional city that was based in, Shermer, Illinois, that is one of the places we've traveled to.
Which, okay, so that's got it. That's why that's on the trumpet case.
That's right.
Okay, I didn't notice the. Yeah, I've got a vague memory of movies.
Yeah. So, instead of it being Shermer, instead of being in the 1980s, from when the movies were set, it's in the year 2000, but it's still got thing. And I think John Hughes is the mayor from memory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Is Logan wrestling some man in the background?
I don't know. Someone turned up with a delivery by the little bit I caught sight of, and
I don't know. I was just enjoying the show. I mean, you know.
yeah. Matt's not there at the moment. Matt's overseas.
I believe it's wrestling until we hear Barry Manilow.
Then it becomes pay-per-view.
Wow.
Not putting any money into this computer. All done?
Hey, now for a private viewing.
Okay. You good?
He hasn't put his headset on. Oh no, he's got his headset on.
Got his headset on. He's working on it. He is cleaning off.
Lots of rustling noises.
Oh, you'll see why in just a second here.
Oh no, I don't want to see it.
I do.
Taxi time.
Put it on the glass.
Let's see if this works. There. Is that more light? Yep.
Sure.
Does it make you feel better about life?
Yes, whatever you have spent money on, it is working.
Woohoo!
God damn it.
All right. So while Logan plays with technology, I'm just going to go AFK
There.
for a few moments.
I'm done.
You've lost the Pete. He looks so disappointed that he lost Pete. Casey, you still in Illinois?
Yeah.
You sound so excited about that shit.
It's fucking awful here.
I mean, it just gets really cold. And if I remember right, the taxes are fucking brutal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And by now, judging by what I left, traffic must be fucking insane.
It's about the same, actually.
Okie dokie. What the fuck is Logan doing? All right. So what else is new, man? You froze. You froze again. He is frozen again. I'm sure right now he's doing a giant monologue.
Living life.
About what? Yep, there he is.
Yeah, he's unfrozen again.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. Illinois Wi-Fi. Is the light any better?
Yes.
Are you just saying that to make me stop messing around?
It is perfectly fine. You no longer need to add floodlights to the room you're in.
Well, my face was coming in dark, so I got something to try to help.
That's because you're black, Logan.
Oh, shit. Shit. Yep.
I think we have a Pete now.
Yes, you do.
Nice. Do those elves ever bring me the backpack?
Yes, it's got hammer, crowbar, What our tool did
Wrench,
you?
water, jerky.
Yep, it's got those things.
Excellent.
Yeah. Also, some smartasses made a wrench out of jerky.
Nice. And a jerky wrench.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys do now?
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the boarding house.
All right.
The lodging house, I should say.
You're going to go there with your two scruffy people in a
Yes.
carriage. No
Yes,
problem.
with my carpet bag.
Carpet bag?
Yes, my carpet bag with my forensic stuff in it, which is why I want to come back here.
Got it. Could everybody please, when you are getting close, give me a 6 sense danger sense roll.
Christ. Also check your cards. People have gone up in cards. Let's see.
Oh, damn it, I hit the wrong button.
All right. What do you want? 6 cents?
Danger sense.
Yep.
I just get myself out.
Everything's fine. You've got a jerky wrench. Nothing can stop you now.
6 cents danger sense. Yeah.
Excellent. So everybody failed? I don't see Pete's roll, so.
I see my roll, but I don't see Chris's roll.
Oh, yes. Well, Chris is barely hanging on and appears to have frozen up again. This is what United States Wi-Fi does for you.
He's moving.
Mm-hmm.
And he's made it.
Now, this is what happens when people that I live with use VPNs and don't know what that means when you ask them if they're on it all the time.
Womp, womp.
Eventually, you'll have your own place, and then you can laugh at them from beyond their graves. Right. You've got a uneasy feeling here.
Everything's fine.
All right. No problem. You guys pull up. It looks like it's a very reputable looking building. It's got one of those kind of sunken floors that you go down to get into, and it has 1, 2, 3 up. Okay. It looks like just the kind of place that people live if they've got a bit of money.
A bit of money.
Yeah. Well, in today's world, it'd be like the high-tech apartments and stuff like that. But, you know, when you're in the mid-1800s, then, you know, you've got limited options and stuff.
I look around for anyone suspicious.
Aside from you guys, you mean?
Stop looking at me.
Yes. Just fucking staring right at him.
No problem. As you guys are getting out of the coach, it's got the big Australian flags on the side and stuff because it's the Australian coach and everything.
Wow, way to go incognito.
Exactly. So let's see. And I know what TJ is doing. You guys are heading into which it's pretty much you can either go downstairs to the door, or I'll get back to you, TJ. You can either go downstairs to the door, or you can go to the first floor, and then you're guessing it like goes in, and then you could either go to whoever lives on the first floor's apartment, or you could go up to second floor, third floor, that kind of thing.
The address we got for him, did it specify which apartment?
Yes, middle. He's the meat of the sandwich.
Okay.
Disregarding the sunken floor.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me. TJ, keep an eye on roll 20. Hold on a second.
Doc And Colburn, how are you guys for money here? I know you don't have any at this stage, Colburn. More Doc. I don't know how you going for money here.
The coach driver says, "Shall I wait for you, sir?"
Yes, thank you.
Did I do that right? Or
You
just
did.
roll it normal?
Oh, what is? How many points did you put into willpower?
This is what you want me to do.
Okay, I see the problem.
Yes, so do I.
What could you read off your 3 stats, please, TJ?
4, 10, and 6.
Could you 4, 10, and 6?
Mm-hmm.
You've got too many points in your stats. Is the first?
Well, the learn is. I was told to put 10 in that.
No. Okay. Okay. So you assign no points to your learn, and then you've got 4 and 1 and 6 in the air. So to the
14 and 16.
Yeah. So add 10 to anything that isn't a 10 already.
Yeah. Aha. Yeah.
Because all your stats start at 10, and then.
Hey, look at that.
God damn. No problem. Yeah, I know what to do.
Sorry for slowing down the game by just looking somewhere.
It's all good.
So, there you go. Anyway, you guys are hanging out in front. The guy on top of the handsome cab shrugs, and he just sits there. He begins unwrapping his dinner.
I take note of who.
Okay.
Like what generally look like, and then proceed inside and try to catch up to the others.
Okay.
Yeah, we shall go inside, and we've got the key, so depending on if the key's needed for the front door or not, or if it's you can just walk in.
And just let me know as soon as I catch up to Pete.
Right, you catch up to them. They're up on the second floor.
As we're going up, like up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. And he froze up just as he got ready to tell me what he was going to do.
Or was it on purpose?
Thing, like,
We missed about a minute of what you said, Chris.
can you hear me?
Ooh, almost. We can almost hear you.
Nope.
No.
For now.
True. Chris is hating his roommates. He's thinking, if I reset the internet, it'll kick off their VPNs. As he freezes up yet again.
Is my mere presence that powerful that it is wrecking the ability to have 3 players? That's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Take that shit, electronics.
I think that Angel show that you referenced earlier is about where you're at. Yeah. Try to fix the computer, Tim. No. No.
Yeah, good shit.
All right. So, Chris, try stating again what you were mentioning.
Oh, I was gonna say, as we're going through like the common room, or was there no, just like you and you're up. Never mind then.
Okay, no problem. Colburn joins you guys. He looks a bit like
Quick word, gentlemen. Joshua, Doc.
Yes.
Joshua, are you present with us? Hearing us? You're muted. Got it. You're nodding. Got it. We're with you.
I was eating something very crunchy.
Got it. Okay.
While
So
it crumbled.
there are a 1, 2. How many, Logan? Is it just one guy? Couple guys? Logan is
Logan is there.
Ah,
Yes.
excellent. There's 3 very odd people outside with hyena heads who, almost as if whenever I looked toward them, my vision was pulled away. They had kind of like rags or straw something. It was really hard to tell. It was like I could not focus on them whenever I looked their way, and they are definitely watching.
All right. So they got some sort of obfuscation or something going on.
I thought that's not allowed here.
Do you have your magic glasses, Doc?
Yeah.
Come again?
Magic exists, Coburn, and we can cast magic. And
Sure, why not?
different worlds is harder or easier to use magic.
Got it. No. I apparently have one of my old online characters' abilities somehow here too. Right. Makes sense. Other people can. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, so we shall go into his apartment.
All right. You guys head into the apartment, and
I was just thinking, Doc, potentially whether or not you want to glance out the window with your glasses or something and see what you can see.
That's what I'll do. But as you guys go in, I just pause as you guys go in because I want to wait.
Don't do that. You're breaking too much. No,
He did pause.
He did.
Oh my God. Hold on, I'll get you a nice internal map here. Hopefully Chris will live through this just a little longer, Chris. Just gotta live a little longer. Yeah. Let's see. Well, there's not a good window, Chris, to look out of as you were going up the stairs. However, here's an internal map that you guys should be able to see.
Ooh.
Scrolling.
I apologize, Chris. I know you prefer bubble maps, but
Oh, Summers with an O, not a U.
Correct. Here's the description. It's a spacious apartment that has a large sitting room / study, a cloakroom, 2 bedrooms, and a water closet, all leading off of a small central hall. There's no sign of forced entry. However, the sitting room is wrecked with items and furnishings strewn about the place. 2 armchairs are overturned. The light fitting is out of kilter, and the contents of a bureau are spilled out onto the floor. There's a heavy wooden bookcase against one wall of the sitting room that doesn't appear to have been disturbed. On the walls are a couple of askew leopard-headed people, which could be this guy you're looking for. So yes, now you've gotten an idea what it looks like.
Pictures. Sorry, was thinking fucking heads mounted. Excellent. Sorry.
that'd be something special there in this land.
I believe we found a motive.
Take a card, TJ. Everybody, give me a spot hidden roll. I'm just gonna go through. If you make it at half or less, then let me know, and you won't have to make another one for other shit. Oh yeah, I'll get to that in a sec, Chris. He froze up doing that. If I was him, I'd fucking execute those roommates. Just yeah.
Well, you got it over 100 now. Lovely.
God damn.
Hey, I'm. Oh yeah. No, I can discard that.
Yeah, don't forget your spot hidden. What you guys noticed is with that spot hidden is there's several scuff marks and scrapes in the floorboards, as though several people had perhaps fought in the room. And I need a different spot hidden. TJ, if you're wanting to roll spot hidden at any point, feel free, because I assume that somebody will point it out if the errors
I'm trying
fail.
to figure out where the discard pile went.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
it's a different screen.
Let me flip you back there, buddy.
You wanted a second spot hidden, did you say?
Please.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Spot hidden.
Nice.
Spot hidden.
There's a single arcing blood splash against the dark flock wallpaper and a few blood spots on the floor heading to the door. This was apparently overlooked by the guards. Since you've noticed that, I will take forensic rolls, please.
Forensics. Did you also want? Where is it?
You have serology. I'll take that.
We all have serology.
Your choice of which you'd like to roll, forensics or serology.
I'll go with forensics, as I no longer have serology at the levels I used to have it.
Missed it by that much.
Is there is there any paper that I see?
There's a bookshelf that has books and stuff on it.
But it's not like paper or parchment.
Laying
I've
on.
got forensics. I've got a forensics kit in my carpet bag, depending on what you're after.
I just make like little things. I put a 1 on it, and I make the little tent thing, and I put it.
For making your forensics roll, the blood spots are probably the back trail from a cutting weapon. Given the absence of more blood or body, it's likely a superficial cut. That blood a bit. Now, Chris, I need first a willpower ×2 roll from you. Then I need a. Let's start with that, because if you fail that, fuck you. And take a check for willpower. And hold on a second, let me find this. Then give me a willpower ×3 roll. This is making glasses work.
Bumble.
Oh.
Excellent.
My
That'll be a
eyes,
fumble
my
card,
eyes.
possible destruction of those glasses at last.
Would you like me to? Would you like me to play?
Quarter reroll?
Yes, I have one too.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Here you go. Let me give him the one I have.
Lovely. I've got one as a.
Oh, do I have to
backup
trade that?
You two
Is that how
guys.
that works?
No. You just play it because it's a supporter.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Got it.
Lovely.
There we go.
Right, bastard. And then I need a spot hidden roll. Lower is better.
By half.
Right, now I need a sanity roll.
By half.
1 point. You'll find out what for. I'll go ahead and read it off. You notice that the hyena-headed guys that he was referring to with your magic glasses and shit, and unearthly spot hidden, etc., willpower, all that shit. It looks like these are actually straw men with like stitched on hyena heads. They're kind of like a cross between a scarecrow and like, let's put a real person's head on top. It looks like they're made from old flesh, dead leaves, straw, chicken bones, old rags, stuff like that. People passing on the street, don't seem to notice or acknowledge them, although they do kind of walk out of the way almost by chance. Give me an analyze magic roll. Since you seem to be the party sorcerer and you're checking him out, and you're like, oh, yes, very nice. This is your big chance for. Oh, fuck you! These guys have some sort of. These guys have some sort of SCP spell on them, which is weird because normally SCP stuff is not mobile. These guys have some sort of weird mobile SCP spell on them. Very interesting. And Chris is frozen up and unfrozen. All right, he's back. So that's what you've discovered, and they are definitely watching this apartment. In fact, when you're like looking out, they all look up at you. And yes. Well, while he's frozen, what are you guys doing?
There he is.
He's not frozen. There he is.
So there you go, Chris. How's that for a bunch of rolls and then a bunch of information? While he's frozen, pondering this. You guys also noticed a mirror. What? Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I relayed it. I let everybody know what happened.
You've either muted yourself or.
No, I heard him.
Said he relayed that.
He blared us.
Blah, great.
But what I saw.
Excellent. Just so you guys know, there's also a mirror that was over the mantel piece in the sitting room. It looks like it's been smashed. With your guys' freaky spot hidden, somebody had made it half last time. There's a small caliber bullet lodged in the mirror's backing, apparently also missed by the guards. And everybody give me a smell roll. Yeah, snort that shit like cocaine. Chris, I owe you a card also. Crit? Okay. Smell roll. There's a faint odor of cloying perfume in here. It's that kind of nasty, musky, cloying perfume. But with a crit, there's also a little bit of rot, like rotten meat that the perfume was almost hiding. And Chris, take a card for, there are some pieces of paper on the ground because one of the waste paper baskets has apparently been overturned, possibly by the struggle in the corner. And there are several small pieces of crumpled paper that are near there.
So there was a female here, or a male who's a fan of perfume, and also a slight smell of rot. Now, Logan, when you say rot, what would be better? Like chemistry or botany to figure out if it's rot plant-based or rot other?
Biology, please.
Biology. Oh, boy. All right. Hold 1 second here.
I have a +5 I'm going to get rid of if anybody wants it.
I'm going to use this...
let me flip you back to the discard page.
Biology.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Can I do write-in skill perfumes, colognes?
Yes.
Law perfume.
Yeah, Lord perfume. Yeah, absolutely.
Boop. All right, so that's +20. Now, write-in skill. Add. 4.
Now, is it on the first pop-up that he puts 20 or the second pop? No, it's second pop-up he puts 20. So
yeah, first pop-up's multiplier, second pop-up you put the plus or minus 10, 20, 30, etc.
I need to, let's see, at learn. Okay, so interesting. My write-in skills do not seem to be popped up so I can roll them. Why is that?
There should be a little square dice symbol to the left of it.
Got it. Okay.
Use that.
Yeah. So it's the
second one.
Second ones. And then write 20 here.
Mm-hmm.
And submit. Fail. Excellent.
Cool.
No clue.
No problem. How about that biology roll?
Biology.
It's in the core skills.
Bam. No clue.
You know, when you're going through an apartment building and you smell different people cooking different food, and you go, I wonder what they're having for dinner. That mixed with shit.
Lovely.
All right.
Also, I'm assuming you guys are doing at least a quick toss of the place.
Yes, yes, we'll be going through the various drawers and cupboards and stuff. And
Behind
oh,
painting,
what
etc.
did Doc? You found some crumpled paper. Was there anything on those?
That's what I was going to look at.
The crumpled paper, several somewhat poor attempts to write poetry, eulogizing, whatever, trying to make great the quote beauty of quote this empress of dark splendor from the mountain kingdoms, etc., etc. It looks like somebody was trying to write poems to some woman's beauty and kept saying no, no. And there's also some half-started letters to Arthur's father, often getting no further than an opening line, written in a noticeably far shakier hand. Another thing of interest, on the nightstand in the bedroom is a brand new revolver, complete with receipt, lacquer wood case, cleaning kit. The pistol is freshly polished. It's clearly never been fired. There's a box of 24 shells, and it looks like somebody has spent some time trying to cut little X's in the bullet heads with a penknife with very mixed results. On a dressing table in the bedroom, as well as the usual accoutrement for a gentleman, is a cheaply printed theater program for production of the Duchess of Malf, M-A-L-F, that ran at last month's production of the Oakland Theater. I'll copy paste that, and more information coming. Hold on. See, and paste. And underlined in the program is the producer's name, Frederick Milton. Copy paste coming.
AFK for a second here.
Roger.
Let's see. How does one mute their mic? That's a good question.
If you move your mouse to the top of the frame, you'll get a pop-up that appears, which has got a mute.
Ah, thank you.
And there's a note scrawled in pencil beside the producer's name that's been underlined, saying her escort according to Abner Travisham.
Escort. Okay.
Names are all in Roll20 for your convenience. And
oh no, keep going.
Listen rolls, if you please.
Sorry, just trying to catch up.
Oh yeah. Well, I know you guys know how to fucking toss a place, but without asking about anything in particular, that's just the quick walkthrough results there.
Yep. Listen, you asked for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not saying that you're done in here, but I am saying that that's what you get with your quick go through.
We both make our listen rolls.
You hear somebody moving around upstairs. They're not being stealthy, but they are fairly light on their feet. Or if they are being stealthy, they are not doing well with it. Either way.
In his desk, is there any received correspondence?
Not that I'm aware of. No, or nothing relevant.
Okay. I was just interested to compare handwriting to the ransom note.
No, definitely different.
Yeah.
So I want to check it.
I hate it when he gets me all worked up by starting a sentence.
I want to check that.
You want to check the little silhouette in the window? Got a moose, and do the fandango. Pocket trash and other trash. The other trash was all the bad poetry things. Pocket trash, you mean you want to go through the guy's clothes and shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Good idea.
All right. No problem. He's doing that. What do you want to do while he's going through the guy's closet? Speak.
Look at the pictures and look if there's anything written on the back of them.
No, a lot of them, some of them are paintings also.
Mm-hmm.
They
get one which appears to be him, so we've got one with us that we can then use to show around, or get a couple of them. There's no small ones like the circular framed ones.
No. Give me a luck roll to find a small tinnotype you could carry around with you.
Yeah. That's the sort of stuff I was after. Look.
Nope. It looks like if you want his picture, you're going to have to take a big ass picture. Do you know this man? Do you have anything a little larger?
As tempting as I am to cut his head out of the painting.
Why don't you can always sketch it.
Yes, true. I could do a quick
use some sketch there.
That is good thinking, sir.
Yeah, you guys are all artists, so.
Yeah, I could probably do a quick water painting of it or something, but I'll attempt to sketch initially.
Excellent. Well, yeah.
While you do the pocket trash.
Yeah. Chris, you finish with your pocket trash while he's he's drawn like a weird vampire looking thing. You're like,
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a very good likeness. Where was the note about the revolver crosses?
What do you want to search next, Chris?
So you said
would you like the description again? Let me know if you need a description again.
The pistol is in a really nice case, you said, right?
Yeah, it looks like
and a receipt.
Yeah. You recognize the merchant as well, Pete. You've done business with this guy before. It's like, oh yeah. It looks like a rich guy goes, I want a gun, and this is what he thought of as a gun. I mean, it's a perfectly good pistol and everything, and it's a nice lacquer case and stuff, but it's not a working man's gun.
Is there is it just laying in the box, or is it like on a cushion? Is there anything underneath the cushion or underneath the backing?
You search all that, nothing that you wouldn't expect to find there. There's a cleaning kit. I mean, yeah.
Has he got any books or anything?
Head over to the large bookcase that appears to be there. It looks like there's a lot of, a few books, probably 20, 30 books.
He's very rich.
Mm-hmm.
Basically go through them, fanning them, checking there's nothing shoved down the spine, that sort of stuff. No pieces of paper lodged in them.
Take a card. You find in one of them, it looks like there is a piece of paper in one of them. And here it is. I'll let you read it out loud.
Play immediately.
Oh.
Discard, and 2 others from your hand or pull.
Hold on. Go ahead and take care of your cards, and I'll move you to the other page.
Get rid of that one. Did you want a opponent fails or a lose stun damage card, Chris?
Whatever you do, Chris, try to keep moving so we know you haven't frozen up.
No, I think he's frozen.
Yeah, well. And he's frozen in mid-contemplation, too.
Yes. Oh, movement again.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Yeah, just serpentine. Serpentine.
So, yes, did you want either of the... Oh, he's frozen again.
God damn it.
Did you want either of those cards? I'll drop them, and if you want them, grab them and swap them out.
Poor Chris. See, all this is just feeding into his general rage about Illinois and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, one day you'll just snap and become a Republican.
If you could put us over to the piece of paper I found.
Right, you are, Governor. Yes, I'm not going to have Chris read out loud because I don't want the audience to go, what? What?
Zoom in. All right.
Ooh, TJ's back.
And it is typed, I'm assuming.
As it is as it appears.
All right. So the piece of paper is to Arthur Summers, Esquire. Excuse me. Sir, know that your sins have found you out. Surely not even the wiles of so beautiful a creature can have blinded you to the depths to which she has had you sink for her amusement, or to the terrible danger you are now in. If you have no care for your own life and reputation, then what of that of your father and your family? Would you have them smeared with the taint and filth of what you have become? Would you have your family's good name become a byword for lasciviousness and sin? Are you so base as to ignore what such a scandal would do? Unless you wish for all the dreadful consequences of your actions to come to pass and your worst fears to be realized, you must do as I say. Only I can save you. Only I can make the scales fall from your eyes and see the way clearly. See the way clear for you to make amends. Only I can save your life. Go to Purbright, the pawnbrokers on Fall Row in Limehouse, and ask for the man Jakeswill there. He will instruct you further how to contact me. Go soon if you value life and your family's name. Your friend S. Now, his good friend Peter Blaylock is not an S, so I don't think we've had someone come across anyone with an S in their name.
Mm. It appears that you guys have searched the fuck out of this apartment. The apartment has been searched.
So
Want to
both,
ask the neighbors?
yes. First of all, the ransom note and the typed letter, are they on similar paper stock or the same paper stock?
Yeah.
Different paper stock? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Holmes, take a guard. They are on different paper stock.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, they are on the same. Take another card. Same.
Same paper stock. And is it a cheap or expensive paper stock? Any watermarks, hotel, stationery stuff, any of that?
No use of watermarks. It's cheap, common paper.
Okay. 2 play immediately.
Of course.
First one is Cyber. One good one, one bad one. Bad one is Cyber Psychosis, so I don't need to worry about it. So just discard and draw a new card. The other one is Full Group. Everyone draw a card.
Yay.
So I shall draw 2 cards to those.
Hooray.
Assistant and skill. All right.
That seems silly for me not to use this. Discard this card to draw 2 new ones. All right.
Oh, let me put you guys back on the correct page for card play. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you're not frozen up currently.
Yay! There we go.
So it would appear NPC cops check this place over.
Yes, exactly right.
The fucking body's still laying on the floor.
I almost fucking spit up my drink.
We just keep stepping over it.
There should be a burglary here.
Pete, you got too many cards.
Yep,
Yeah,
working on it.
I was just waiting for you to go to. Yeah, sorry. I was just All right.
Have Chris say something quick before he freezes up again.
Quick!
All right. Did we want to talk to the neighbors?
Are we
example.
being watched from across the street?
Are you still being watched from across the street?
Yes.
You look out. You see the 4 guys looking up at you.
4. I thought there was 3.
Odd. Perhaps you were miscounting before. Perhaps you were mistaken. Or perhaps there are now more. There's more. So, which neighbor? Upstairs, downstairs? Or way downstairs?
We'll start at the top and work our way down.
The normal dating strategy. All right, you guys head upstairs. Yeah. The door is shut. You can hear faint music from the other side.
I shall rap, tap, tap.
All right. It's opened by a hippopotamus-headed guy. He says, "Who are you?"
Joshua McKay at your service.
"Oh,
And you are, sir?
Marcus Borelli at yours." He bows. "Please come in."
Thank you.
The music stopped when he came in. You notice that there's a violin here. It appears that he was playing something. He's got struggling hair and large watery eyes.
You play?
I do. It is the only thing that keeps my nervous heart, my weakened heart, beating.
I look down at my trumpet case.
The trumpet case. The wind section. He looks at the clothes and bites his lip.
I'm a violin man myself.
Really?
Yes.
He goes and gets a different violin and offers it to you in the bow. He says, "Please."
Certainly.
He picks up his violin and the bow because it's always time for a jam session.
Minus 30.
You guys play a lovely. You're being treated to a fucking 2 violin, 1 singer concert.
When they really get into it, at that point where the guy who's jamming away on his violin, Borelli, does the thing where he closes his eyes to be in the moment.
Yeah.
I move myself to another room and start looking around.
Give me a stealth roll at +20, TJ.